Hey guys, welcome to another video from the Parrott Bros. I'm Dom.
I'm Rob.
And today we have come down to Alloy
Stars.
Now they are a wheel refurbishment place, but they also said that they might be able to do something with some car parts. Now we've got hubs, what have we got? We've got hubs.
We've got a couple of brackets.
And a few other bits of metal that basically are kind of looking a bit scrap. I mean, give them a bit of a close-up.
It's a bit rusty, it's a bit oily.
It could definitely do with some love. Now, we could paint that and it would look all right.
But the paint might chip.
It might chip, and obviously that's a bit textured, a bit rusty. It's 20-something years old, 23 years old.
Yeah.
So, and everything else is going to be brand spanking new. The chassis, the arms, everything. So it would just look a bit weird. And we're going to all this effort, and we basically wanted to come out and see today what they could do for us. So, should we go and have a look?
Yeah, let's go in.
Let's go and see what they can do.
Yeah.
Okay, so today I'm here with Sean. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And he owns a company, Alloy Stars. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how long have you been doing it for?
Well, we started 6 years ago.
Something you did before, or?
No, we had a mobile service on a van.
Yep.
But then we progressed to full refurbishment with powder coating, CNC diamond cut lathe, straightening, welding wheels, the full service.
Yeah. So it's not just wheels.
Not just wheels. We can also
Obviously
do parts.
predominantly
wheels.
Yep.
That's our main. Yes. That's
and you
our
do
main.
everything from powder coating to painting to
That's correct.
diamond cutting.
Yes, the full service. Yeah.
Oh, and you do welding as well. You
yes.
do repairs,
welding and
straightening.
Yes.
So
yeah.
the full package, especially
Yes.
with the roads we've got at the moment.
Yes. Yeah, we can save people a lot of money. Yes.
The reason we've come down today is because we were wondering if you could make that a bit nicer, because obviously the
Yeah.
kit is brand new.
Yeah.
But we're reusing some donor parts to keep the price down.
Okay.
And to sort of make it better for everyone, rather than having to keep
Yeah, yeah.
buying new parts.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm sure we can.
Can we make that nicer?
We can. We can sandblast this
Okay.
to remove all the corrosion.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do, it'll go in the oven.
Yeah.
And we'll powder coat it a nice satin black, so it's durable.
Oh, yeah, so it'll look
and it looks great.
like all the other parts?
Yes, yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Not a problem.
How long does that kind of process take?
So the process, if a customer were to drop off some parts,
Yeah.
it would take a few days.
Oh, so it's quite a quick
It's
quick
quite
turnaround
quick,
then,
but obviously
yeah?
we can't
Nice.
start every job at once.
No, of course.
But the actual process,
is-
physical process, once it's sandblasted, 10 minutes, and then about half an hour in the oven.
Is there anything anyone can do to make it better for you, prep-wise?
Anything, if you have any part that has a thread,
Yeah.
or somewhere where you don't want the powder to go, powder coat's very durable and thick.
Yeah.
So, for example, in here,
Yeah.
if a customer were to put a bolt in there, that would prevent the powder going in.
And then they can just wind the bolt afterwards?
Yes, they could just take it out. It won't
And I
affect
guess
the powder
the
coat.
sandblasting as well, isn't it? Because like you
Yeah.
said in here, this surface,
Yeah.
obviously you want to keep nice and smooth. You don't really
That's
want
correct.
to...
Yeah, if you want to keep that nice and smooth where bearing's going to go, we'll just make sure everything else is coated and protected with the powder, and that will be ready for a bearing to go in.
Fantastic. What sort of colour options do we have?
So generally, a lot of people go with satin black for
For
parts.
parts, yeah.
But
If
there
you
are-
wanted something fancy like some engine components or
Yeah.
like that kind of rocker covers we were
Yes,
chatting about and
yes.
strut braces, all that kind of stuff, what kind of colour range is there?
if a customer wants a certain colour, they would go onto the RAL colour chart.
Yeah.
So they can go on Google, look at some colours, and we can buy a colour for
Oh, cool.
a customer.
So you can obviously
So we
it
could
costs
buy a
more
small
and
box.
It's relevant, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
But so that you're not limited to your one orange, one yellow,
No.
one red.
No, there's all different
wow.
colours available.
That's pretty cool.
Different lacquers, a sparkle lacquer. If someone wants
Oh,
yeah.
stop it.
Yes, yeah.
That's wicked. I didn't know that.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
good. What was the other questions I had? I had a few. Oh, what can we powder coat? Is it just steel? Can you do aluminium? Obviously, you do aluminium because of the wheels.
Steel, aluminium, things we can't do are magnesium because it cannot go through that process because of the metal. But yeah, steel wheels, steel parts, alloy wheels.
Most car parts are either steel or aluminium
Yes,
anyway, aren't there? As a
that's
given,
right.
So.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, I guess we'll start going to see the process.
Okay.
Okay, so now we've got the parts on, well, we got on here. We'll stand here because then it's easier for me. On the left, obviously, is the one that's just been sandblasted, all prep ready to go, compared to the original one, which is already 10 times better than it was before. So this is now ready to go for powder coat. So we're going to go next door and we're going to see how they get it on there.
Look at that.
Right, so I thought while we're here, we'll get Mike to show us. He's happily said he would show us how the diamond cutting works, because it's interesting, really. What do you do prep-wise for the wheel?
So the wheel gets stripped, sandblasted,
Yeah.
and then goes in the oven, gets powdered, primed.
So basically, you kind of paint it.
Paint it,
first,
get it ready, basically
the colour,
for
the base
lacquer.
colour, because obviously you're only diamond cutting the face, aren't you? You're not
Yeah.
cutting obviously the insides and the back of the barrel and whatever.
So whatever colour the wheel needs to go,
Yeah.
when it goes on the lathe, get a program,
Yeah.
pull it off the lathe, chuck it on the software, smooth out the program, and then it's back on.
How much
Start
material does it take off the face when it does the cutting?
You can go as low as 0.002 mil per
Well,
cut.
really?
Yeah, skim tiny bits
Just
off.
because you're literally taking off just the rough face, aren't you, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and your powder coat.
And the powder coat.
So what's this machine? This is a CNC machine, right?
Yes.
Cool. Is this one...
We can give it a last skim. Got one more skim to go.
Do you want to see that? Yeah. So with in regards to powder coating in general,
Yeah.
what's the longevity of it like? Is it better than paint? So if
Yes.
someone was doing like a subframe or lower arms, that kind of stuff?
Much stronger than wet paint
Yeah.
because the powder's been tested, salt tested by the manufacturers. So once that goes on, it's going to last hundreds of times longer than wet paint.
And
will.
once it's on, it's hardened?
It's
and-
hardened, stone chip proof.
Yeah.
It will last a long time.
Okay, so it's ideal for things like anything underneath the car,
Yes.
subframes, arms,
Yeah.
suspension
Perfect
components.
for that, yeah.
Perfect. I can't wait to see these done. We'll get these out of the oven in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get them out.
Right, guys, I just want to say a big thank you for Sean for having us, showing us around, showing us how diamond cut wheels are done, how powder coating's done, the prep work, the kind of things you can do. How do they go about finding you? Obviously, I'll put
Yep.
all the stuff in the description. They're called Alloys.
Alloy Stars on Instagram
Yep.
and also find us on Facebook.
Yep, they're based in Aylesbury. You can obviously contact him if you're a bit further away, want to drop some stuff over, whatever.
Yeah.
Drop them an email if you've got any questions or if you want to know if they can do anything for you.
Yeah.
They'll be more than happy to help, and we can't wait to get some of these parts on the car.